HowExpert! Top 10 Yoga Tips. HowExpert publishes quick how-to guides on all topics from A to Z by everyday experts. Visit HowExpert.com to learn more. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more HowExpert Top 10 videos in the future. Moving on, let's talk about the HowExpert Top 10 Yoga Tips. Number 10. Yoga as a physical practice involves two things: breath and movement. The basics of yoga lie in connecting your breath to your movement. Your breath initiates the body movement. The breath begins slightly before and finishes just after the move. Try practicing the breath before adding the postures and see how it feels. Inhale into the upper chest, allowing the relaxed belly to naturally expand. Exhale by gently drawing the abdominals in and up, allowing the chest to settle naturally. Continuing this breath throughout your yoga sequence will give you the best results. Number 9. Keep yourself safe by understanding how alignments should feel in your body. Alignment comes from how your body explores a pose, not how you think a posture should look. People tend to worry if a pose looks correct when they first try yoga. The important thing is to stay connected to your breath while staying in a comfortable movement range. As you practice more often, you will understand your boundaries and know where you should position yourself. Do not be surprised if your body has different limits every day, too. The human body adapts and shifts to stresses that come from all areas of life. Each day brings on unique challenges your body acclimates to that you may not even notice until you start regularly and mindfully moving your body. Do not lock your knees or joints, and keep a micro bend in the elbows when you're putting weight on them. Rarely do we see perfectly straight lines in nature, so why should we expect our bodies to reach every pose in geometric alignment? Number 8. Yoga blocks and straps are your friends. Props and straps can allow safety in yoga poses you cannot fully support yet. When you begin practicing yoga, you will quickly learn your body speaks. You will know very fast when you have reached a boundary in your body and where you should stop, add a prop, or modify. Props like yoga blocks and straps are great for any yogi practicing any length of time. Try using straps and yoga blocks to create more space and openings in your body to claim flexibility. Your instructor may give you modifications with these tools. It's always good to research when and how you can use them. For example, if you can't touch your toes, don't round your back to push yourself to the ground. You risk tearing a hamstring. Instead, try placing a block in front of your toes and reach to that. Meet yourself where you are. Number 7. Don't take yourself so seriously. When you think of yoga, the image that comes to mind may be Zen, peace, floating white clouds. But yoga can be very humbling at times. Like anything new, you may topple over a couple times in the beginning. It happens to everyone in their yoga journey many times. When you reach a point of frustration, remind yourself that you're only bending your knees, moving your arms, and breathing. That is all yoga is. Number 6. You will slowly build strength and flexibility. Building your yoga foundation comes with muscle building, mental awareness, and sometimes taking the most basic versions of a pose. Yoga is like learning another language. You can know lots of random words and maybe get by. It is much more rewarding to take the time to understand the structure so you can express yourself freely. Practicing regularly and building core strength will help you achieve steady progress into more advanced yoga poses. Number 5. Get a suitable mat, if you want. Yoga mats come in all shapes and sizes. Depending on your preference, you can get paper-thin mats with super grip or a smooth mat with a more felt texture on top. No mat may even be the perfect mat for you. Yoga mats are not mandatory to practice yoga, but it all depends on your body and its needs. The benefits of a softer yoga mat: if you have sensitive joints and knees, you may feel better in kneeling poses. Conversely, the advantage of a thinner yoga mat is it's easier to find balance on a hard surface. and they tend to be easier to commute. Do not sacrifice your comfort over convenience, and choose the mat that works best for you and your practice. Number 4, choose your attire based on comfort. What is most important about your yoga attire is that it is comfortable and fits well. The last thing anyone wants to think about when they're going to de-stress is to be worried about your pants falling. You are there to move and to flow, and there is nothing zen about shimmying up your leggings. When you choose what to wear, keep in mind the temperature of the space you're practicing in. If you're doing hot yoga, put on shorts. If you're doing yoga on your porch in the winter, bundle up in movable layers. No matter what, bring a full water bottle. Number 3, find the right teacher for you. The best teachers adapt the yoga to the student, not the student to the yoga. Touch bases with your new instructors and let them know if you have any previous injuries or things that might concern you. Let your teacher know what your limits are. A good yoga teacher will instruct modifications to poses and will keep you from further injury. Sometimes teachers will give you a physical assist, and usually they will ask the class for consent before they begin who is comfortable with receiving them. Assists should never be forced upon you or push you into exaggerated postures. Your body is the most valuable teacher in yoga, and you will learn to trust that. Number 2, always trust your judgment. Yoga is difficult and can push you to some boundaries you did not know you had. Whether or not your instructor says it, take a child's pose any time in class and stay as long as you need. Never push yourself so hard that you cannot inhale fully. That is a great cue to know you've gone beyond your limit. If you feel dizzy, out of breath, or drained, lay down or take child's pose. Sometimes dizziness can happen as you begin practicing regularly. The breath has detoxifying functions, and often you are allowing more oxygen to your brain and blood cells, causing lightheadedness. If you have low or high blood pressure, talk to your doctor. You should always trust your body and what it needs more than those around you, including your instructor. Number 1, create and remember your reason for starting a yoga practice. Intention for a yoga practice or adding a reason you choose to start something new will take you long beyond your imagined journey. Coming back to the inspiration to start this new practice and commitment to better your physical well-being will help motivate you to continue on your journey. People practice yoga for many reasons. The best advice on yoga is to ask yourself, why do I want to start practicing yoga? What do I wish to achieve in practicing yoga? If you liked our video, be sure to click like and subscribe for more HowExpert Top 10 videos for all topics from A to Z in the future. Also, let us know what other topics you want us to do a HowExpert Top 10 video in the future in the comments below. Thank you, have an amazing day, and take care. HowExpert publishes quick how-to guides on all topics from A to Z by everyday experts. Visit HowExpert.com to learn more.